What is going on, my fitted collectors? It's just Fitteds, and we're back with another video. You may see that I'm kind of wearing the same thing, right? It's because I'm trying to get these videos out before 2024. So before Monday, trying to get all these videos out so you guys have updated hat content. So these are my top 20 favorite hats of this year. I have a list here. It's 20 hats, but I didn't want to bring all these hats out. So just bear with me as I show you pictures, as I review them, etc. So the first hat on this list is ASAP's Homecoming Mets. I thought this hat was really good. Stone crown. The metallic on it really glistens. I like this hat a lot. I thought ASAP did a great job with this hat. The photos for this hat actually attracted me more to this hat. Like the photo shoot behind it really attracted me to this hat. Shout out to AMS. This hat definitely clean. Moving on, RMDCC's Mac Miller Swimming Pirates. Man, Swimming is definitely one of my favorite Mac Miller albums. So the fact that a really great designer was able to design this hat, and B, the hook hit 100%. The hook hit 100%. This hat is definitely super clean, man. I'm really glad to have that Mac Miller Pirates. The one I designed this year is really nice as well. So I'm really happy to have a lot of Mac Miller's albums turn into hats in my collection. I think that's really dope. Shout out to RMDCC. Bones Day Twins. Bones Day Twins, if you're in the fitted community, you know what this hat did to the community. Bones Day Twins is definitely one of those ones. To me, it's the best twins that came out this year. Other people are going to think differently, but this hat is definitely one of my favorite twins hats of this year. Then you have AMS's Mets. AMS's Mets, I'm a sucker for brown brims. The crown, the blue crown was definitely dope as well. I'm a sucker for brown brims. I think this hat goes great with a lot of different things, and I wear this hat all the time. I took this hat to Amsterdam with me, so that says a lot. I love this hat. It wasn't that many in store, so I definitely paid a price that I would never pay again, I promise. But this hat is definitely fire. I'm glad I was able to secure it. Shout out to AMS. All right, Myfitteds John J. Dev Kit Pirates Navy. This Navy Pirates is so clean in person. This Navy Pirates is extremely clean in person. I'm glad I was able to secure it. People don't actually show it as much as they used to now. But I know it's coming to the end of the year. You know, people kind of forget what kind of hats they have and stuff like that. But this Navy Pirates goes with a lot of different things. I feel like this year I've been more into Navy crowns and like green and even just different colors other than white and black kinda. Even though I still do have a lot of white and a lot of black crowns. But Navy is definitely one of those ones. In 2024, I want to see more Navy tonal crowns. We can make that happen, hey, so be it. But I think we should definitely see more. AMS Stranger Clubs. You already know what this drop did to me. This drop was really fire. AMS Stranger Clubs is the only hat I didn't secure, but I do have the pre-order. The pre-order should be coming in January, Burdines. Jerry. The pre-order should be coming out in January. It should be coming in January. So I have this Stranger Clubs coming in. I can't wait to get this hat in hand. I did super bad, but I'm glad that they were able to do pre-order so I can get this hat. This hat is very fire. Hat is very clean, 100%. St. Louis Cardinals Gallowing, man. Shout out to my guy Moisio. Shout out to ECAP City. Shout out to Umbrella. Man, this is the best Cardinals of the year. I will say it 1,000 times over. Now you may ask why. I feel like this St. Louis Gallowing is super wearable. You can wear this hat with anything. A lot of these other Cardinals hats that people are saying is hat of the year, to me, it's important that the hat is wearable with everything in order to be considered like the best of the year and stuff like that. That's just my opinion. People may think differently. People may base it off being sold out. People may base it off all the ISOs, it being panic. I personally think a hat has to be absolutely 100% wearable with anything. And this St. Louis Gallowing definitely does that. Shout out to my boy Moisio. Shout out to Jersey. Let's move it on. F5 Supreme Team F&F Mets. Shout out to F5. Shout out to 95 North. Yeah. Not many people have this Mets. It's an F&F now. It wasn't re-rocked. It's stamped and improved by my guy F5. This hat was definitely one of those ones. I wish I could have got the 1.0. I could have pre-ordered it. Wait, was there a pre-order for this? I don't remember. I think there was a pre-order for this, but I didn't get it. But I did bad by not getting the 1.0. But 2.0 is it. It's definitely a really nice Mets. I think it's one of the best Mets that came out all year. So shout out to F5. Moving right along. Hat Club 808 Heartbeat Cubs. I feel like people slept on this hat. I thought it was the perfect hook to Kanye West's 808 Heartbreak. I thought it was the perfect hook. I'm just like, man, like this Cubs is really sitting though. Like this is an Ox Pack. You know what I'm saying? Ox Pack was one of Hat Club's most well-known packs. But yeah, this hat, absolutely phenomenal. Phenomenal. I love this hat. Granted, I feel like the UV could have been green because it's a gray crown, gray UV. I feel like it could have been green. Furthermore, still a really good hat. But moving on, we're on number 10. My guy Dubs. Dubs came out with the best Barons hat all year. Shout out to Dubs. Shout out to So Fresh Clothing. Dubs came out with the Barons GOAT based off Michael Jordan playing for the Barons. This hat is absolute gas. It sold out super fast. I couldn't secure it. I found this hat on eBay for a really good price I couldn't turn down. So, man, shout out to Dubs. I'm super happy I was able to finally get this Barons. It's not going nowhere, I'm telling you, because I'm probably not going to find it again. Canadian Dad Bod's Acid Rap. Acid Rap is one of my favorite Chance the Rapper albums. Canadian Dad Bod perfected this hat. Like, perfected. Brown brim, which is my favorite. Then you have the little bleeding socks, which kind of matches exactly how the album cover is. Canadian Dad Bod did that. Don't sleep on that hat. Actually, I don't even think that hat, I think that hat sold out. I believe that hat sold out. But shout out to Canadian Dad Bod. I'm glad I was able to secure that hat. Man, Fitted Algebra, Great Escape, Larry June, San Francisco Giants. Oh my God. When I tell you this man perfected, like granted, The Great Escape was a phenomenal album. Larry June, The Alchemist. Not only that, I went to a concert this year. So this, man, I feel like the side patch on this hit home exactly to how the album is. I'm just like, man, like this hat is absolutely crazy. My boy Fitted Algebra, my boy Frito, you did your thing. Best San Francisco that came out all year, I would say. Some people would say the Hat Club Pinky, but I would say this one. Bias, probably. All right, moving on. Blue Brims Polo Cubs. You've never seen a Cubs with one corduroy patch in it. I thought this hat was superb. Like this hat, and I had a feeling when I seen this hat, at first, honestly, I can honestly say I wasn't too found upon it, but then I had to look at it again. I'm just like, oh, I need that. I text Blue Brims and meet him. I need that. Man, shout out to 4U Shout out to my guy Blue. Polo Cubs. Fire hat, man. Fire hat. Moving on. We are on 14. Postman's Freddy vs. Jason Indians. This is the best Indians that came out all year. Now, this might be extreme. Me saying that might cause some controversy because as I'm recording this, I did see some really good Indians that 95 North posted. I did see some really good Indians. I'm not even gonna hold you. Fire. But yeah, Postman's my guy, man. And I feel like this hook really hit. Like I feel like this hook really hit as far as a Freddy vs. Jason like poster, mixed in with his Freddy hat that he had and his Jason hat. fire hat. I love that Indians, bro. That Indians hat is absolutely crazy. I think it's a really good hat. Moving on. Postman's Topanga. Based off Topanga from Boy Meets World, this hat is extremely good, well hooked to the photo. Not only that, Danielle, who plays Topanga, has this hat, and she also signed Postman's hat. So I think that's super dope, man. Congrats to my guy Postman. He's been really doing some great things this year, and I know 2024 is going to be even greater. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Never know. New Era Boy King of Spider Mets. Man, when I got this hat early, bro, I was super hyped because Miles Morales was definitely one of the top movies that came out this year. This hat hits the hook perfectly. It hits the poster, all that. Like, man, and you guys seen my video. If you haven't seen my video, please check it out. But man, this hat, I'm really happy about this Mets. One of my favorite Mets that came out this year. I have a lot of Mets hats that I really enjoy this year, even including my own. But this hat is definitely fire. Man, my guy Dreadful Brim's St. Louis Brown hat. One of the ones, man. ECAP City. That hat was absolutely super clean. You see my video on it. The side patch, the hat on the hat, it glistens with the iridescent. Super good hat, man. My guy Dread definitely killed that hat. Shout out to you, bro. Saucy's Mariners. Saucy's Hat Club Mariners. So I'm not a huge Rushmore guy. Well, I don't have a lot of Rushmore hats just because a lot of them I just don't really mess with. It takes a lot for me to like it. I can honestly say this is one of my favorite Rushmore hats that came out all year, including the Larry June by Sneaker Fiend Day. But this hat was definitely a super clean hat. Of course, mind you, some of these hats on this list I don't have. This one I don't have. But man, this hat, if I could find it and get it one day, by all means, because I'm a sucker for Navy crowns, bro. Sucker for Navy crowns. That hat is super fire. My guy, Robolito's twins from DMP. Man, that black crown and then that Navy brim. Perfecto, my guy. Perfecto. Hat is super nice. I love this hat. I wear it often. It matches a lot of things that I have. Shout out to my guy, Robolito. Modelito. Okay. And the last hat of my top 20, man, F5's Real Tree Phillies. I did bad by not getting it, I did bad by not pre-ordering it, which at the time, you have to do what you have to do. All right. You got to do what you got to do sometimes. But that F5 Real Tree Phillies might be one of the best Real Trees that came out this year. And there was a lot of Real Tree hats that came out this year, so that says a lot. Shouts to F5, shouts to 95 North. 95 North has come up with some really dope hats this year, man. But yeah, that's my top 20. I know this video is a little bit longer, but that's my top 20. Let me know your opinion on my top 20. How do you guys feel about it? I know everybody's opinion is going to be different, but these are just my favorite top 20 hats this year. Even though there's a lot of hats that came out this year, custom hats, etc. So yeah. It's been It's Just Fitteds. You guys have a good day. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.